But a land of breathtaking landscapes, friendly faces and whispers of the unknown. Tonight, we delve into 7 true stories of haunted hospitals, phantom voices, and things that go bump in the Canadian night. Stay with us if you dare. Deep in the prairies of Saskatchewan lies a site shrouded in darkness. Once the largest mental health hospital in Canada, the Weyburn facility became a labyrinth of ghostly activity. Faucets turned themselves on, windows slammed shut, and echoes of dragging tables filled empty halls. But the terror didn't end when the building was torn down. Today, homeowners on that very land report the same unearthly noises. Are the restless souls of Weyburn still trapped beneath their floors? In Newmarket, Ontario, a mother's worst nightmare unfolded. While washing dishes, she heard her baby's cries over the monitor, only to find him sleeping soundly. Again and again, the wails tormented her, until she saw the nursery door slam shut. The baby survived, but now sleeps with eyes wide open. Doctors called it trauma. But what did that child see in the shadows? At age 6, a child woke to a girl in an ornate dress staring at her, a doll clutched in its hands. No one else was home. Years later, the figure still lingers. Objects move, shadows shift, yet the witness refuses to leave. Is the ghost a friend or a warning? By day, it's a place of history. By night, something else. Cleaners at Victoria's Royal British Columbia Museum report whispers, sprinting footsteps, and a spectral doctor roaming the halls. One worker fled after hearing laughter in an empty gallery. Is the past refusing to stay buried? After her funeral, a grieving family heard her voice. Does anybody want a cup of tea? A final comfort? Or a spirit unable to let go? After her funeral, a grieving family heard her voice. Does anybody want a cup of tea? A final comfort? Or a spirit unable to let go? It was the winter of 1930 when an entire village in Canada mysteriously disappeared. The village of Anjiuni, home to dozens of Inuit families, was found completely abandoned. Their houses were intact, meals left uneaten, but not a single soul remained. The first person to report the bizarre disappearance was a fur trapper named Joe LaBelle. He described an eerie silence that felt unnatural, as if life had been erased from the village overnight. Joe LaBelle, actor. No footprints, no signs of struggle. Even their sled dogs were found frozen to death. But why? What force could have taken an entire community without a trace? Investigators searched the area, but found no clues. Some believe it was a mass alien abduction. Others whisper of a supernatural curse. But one thing remains certain. No one has ever discovered the fate of the Anjiuni people. In the early 1900s, a young girl named Okiku received a beautiful doll as a gift. She loved it dearly, taking it everywhere with her. But tragedy struck and Okiku died suddenly. Her family, overcome with grief, placed the doll on their altar to honor her memory. Soon, the family noticed something disturbing. The doll's hair was growing. Strands of black hair, similar to Okiku's, continued to lengthen month after month. Scientists later examined the doll and confirmed that the hair was indeed human. But how could this be? The doll remains in a temple in Japan to this day, and its hair is said to stay. One of the most baffling cases of a possible interdimensional traveler took place in 1954 at Haneda Airport. A mysterious man arrived, carrying identification from a country that did not exist. Torid. He pointed at a world map, confused as to why his home nation was missing. His documents, currency, and even business records all pointed to Torid being a real place. Authorities detained him for further questioning. The man had vanished. His personal items were gone, as if he had never existed. Some believe he was a time traveler. Others suggest he slipped into another dimension. What do you think? What do you believe? Are these stories just legends? Or is there something more sinister at play? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoy unraveling the world's darkest mysteries, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Until next time, stay curious, stay cautious,